listening to the Hanging from the Rafters podcast.
I dislike it on a personal level.
I dislike it extremely. I don't hate it, but I dislike it to the point where if you don't stop, I may hit you.
With Chris Rafter.
Smells like Bigfoot's dick. Why don't you go back to fucking France or wherever the hell you're from?
Yeah.
Pull it out. Let's see it. What are we even fucking doing here?
Austin Rafter.
I can't believe what's happening to me. You ain't going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Bryce Silver.
Ghana herpes I got it from this one tramp that I was with. Come on, you idiot. You gotta. What do you mean? Anyway, brother, here's Wonderwall.
And Tim Morris.
Do you think the mimes actually stab people, or do you think they just mime it? Jamie, can you pull up a video of somebody's head being crushed by sonar? That'd be great.
Well, pitter patter, let's get at her.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
When fucking his first cousin got into college, and then fucking no one got shot on this day.
It was pretty much all about, like, it was finding a day where the Lakers beat the Supersonics. No one got shot in this neighborhood, and there was no traffic on this street. For
Sounds
that
good. Sounds
but
like a good day.
There's mathematical analysis of it.
Oh, he's
So,
showing
let's
his
see.
penis.
They're saying January 20th,
January 20th.
1992 here. Key to selling is the Lakers beat the Supersonics, which happened 12 times between the start of.
Of course, someone figured it out.
Oh yeah, that was the
Of
other
course,
thing.
yeah.
Is Yo MTV
We did the
Rafters
math.
was
That's
on
not
TV.
even-
So
Yeah, they
there's
did
12
the
times that it happened. So they looked at each of the 12 dates based on the lyrics
And
and
then,
it puts it firmly on that. It's like, okay, although not helpful, they don't really say anything else.
I could have sworn there was one like a much deeper analysis. Like, they were like,
Yeah, no, the what I saw was longer too. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably saw my dick.
No,
Hey.
I would have needed.
I don't
to
know
turn
this
on
song
my
that well, so I'm
magnifier.
not sure where to look for the words here.
yeah.
If you're watching live, it's 28-33 Alabama with 3 minutes and 27 seconds to go.
Whoa,
I'm not
shit.
sure.
Fourth
I'm not
down.
showing that screen, am I?
No,
No.
we also have it on
We're watching it.
Oh, okay.
because we're professionals.
We're not paying attention.
Can you
What are
shut
guys
up?
talking
I'm trying to
about?
watch
busy
the
watching this
game.
here.
Good thing so many people watch us live.
Shh, be quiet.
Yeah, right.
Watch the game.
And YouTube would still have the audacity to kick us, a bunch of dickheads.
Right. And then we use Audacity to also record our audio.
Is that so?
I think my favorite Ice Cube song is Friday, and it's just because he starts with. He sits there and
What
does
does he
that.
start with?
Well,
He
that
does,
joke bombed.
I didn't catch that.
I've just been drinking, so.
Yeah, I
that's
can
what
tell
was
by your
thinking.
right eye. What does he say?
You son of a bitch.
Make the sound again,
He
damn
said
it.
He does whatever it's called,
Did he
raspberries.
burp?
He blows the raspberries.
I
and
think he
it's,
farted.
And he fucking does whatever
Right.
it's called,
He
a snare fucking rap.
He snare raps.
Oh shit.
It's
Already-
called
I have no
raspberry into a snare rap.
I was watching some video on like Instagram, and it's a picture, and it says an Asian kid when he loses his snail, and it's the Eminem thing where he goes, "Where's my snare? I have no snare in my headphones." It's just a cut of "Where's my snare?" You know,
have no
because they
snare.
say snare.
My snare, yes.
Jesus.
Where's my snare?
Right.
All right,
I-
you racist.
well, it's weird that I have to explain the racism.
No.
Yeah, it's weird that I need to explain this because it makes me feel more awkward.
I like to
each
think that
moment I
our
do.
listeners are intelligent enough to figure out my jokes. Oh shit!
Did you guys see that the?
Oh,
did you guys
shit!
see the dude that was the interception. What do we got here? Let's see.
Oh, we got a touchdown
Is
on
it-
Georgia.
It's
Georgia
GG
touchdown.
number.
It's
Oh, he's
34
wide open. I just saw the play that you guys were owing
It's
about.
34-33 right
God
now.
It's fucking
damn,
GG
Alabama,
nub
what are you
roll
doing,
tide.
dog?
Look at the roll tide people holding their heads. Look at them holding their
They don't even
heads.
know the
They're
fuck
not
to
doing
do.
They
it
look
right
like
now. There's
moronic
still
morons.
anybody's
Oh, she's crying. This girl is crying.
I
There's
love
this
that.
little white girl. She's sitting there crying like, oh, my day's
And people are so
ruined.
blown away. They're like, we're not used to losing.
Oh, people are losing
Well,
their
no,
fucking
I do
minds.
love that in like college that like these kids that just go to this school, like they've never been a fan of this team in their life before.
Well,
they go
they're
to this
just a
school.
fan.
And now they're crying about it.
It's called
Yeah.
school pride.
Literally,
It's
they're
called
getting
fucking
stand.
pride,
That's what it
dude.
It's called civic pride.
I saw you crying earlier because they were down by one
Saw you
touchdown.
crying right now. You're crying. Why are you always crying?
Stop fucking crying, Tim.
Fortunately, it's only going to be a 3-point game.
Oh, it's
That's what we
not.
can do.
It might be
What I recommend
a
is they get out of
3-point
their,
game.
their base offense and they
Did you
start
just
really
get the
opening up
No,
the
they
two?
didn't get it.
Oh.
I'm a little ahead on my phone here.
Oh,
You
hey,
son
can
of a
you
bitch.
fucking play along?
Can you just watch the game we're watching?
Yeah, I mean,
That
we're watching the
that
same
audience
game.
can't watch.
What an asshole, dude.
Oh, look at the replay. And then the back and forth. Are you doing that, Bar?
This replay is brought to you by AT&T
Repay?
Clicker.
This
Repay.
Repay?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't show the game.
We're just going to keep going forward and backward and forward and backward. Rewind and fast forward. Rewind, fast forward. And then he throws it. Did you guys see this guy who went to the Springfield like city commission meetings and
Sorry, we were making gross
pretended he was
noises over
from the
here.
JD Vance campaign?
Nope.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He, like,
This
trolls
shit's
it.
fucking
He
great.
pretends
dude.
he's a representative for the campaign.
Yeah.
For our watchers.
I saw a different one that was trolling the fucking one of their things they were doing. I think they were trolling the Haiti.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same guy.
Oh,
in
it's
both.
just-
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
Oh, is
two
it?
different videos.
They
put
did like
together.
a thing. They just went to a bunch of like.
The other guy I recognize. This guy I don't.
This is not the same. It's the same bit he's doing,
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
it's at a different place.
All right, well, let's just get on
There's
with
two,
it.
is what
and
I'm
hilarious.
saying.
Hold on, liberals
Yeah,
try
so
and
this video that I
hilariously
have is both of them
fail
put together.
to troll JD Vance.
I think they're presenting this as they failed.
So nice to be here back home addressing people on a beautiful day. I don't know if you saw the weather report, but it was supposed to be
Praise
raining
God.
cats and dogs today.
Shit's week.
Too soon. Anyways,
Too soon?
I am here as the local representative for the JD Vance office. And Senator thanks you. Please make your comments. The
It's okay,
Senator
you
thanks
can
you
say
all
whatever
for
you
your
want.
support.
Oh, you
The
can't.
same
Why do you
support
cuss?
that put him into
What can you
office
do about it?
in the first place.
They can just cut you
And
off.
yet, I am
shut
personally
off your mic,
appalled
that's all
that
you
a
do.
Republican
Oh, shit.
elected in Ohio would say
Oh,
that
shit.
something that
Oh,
we
fuck.
made
All
up
right, here we
isn't
go.
true.
Can you
You know
pause
how
this
that
real
makes us look-
quick?
makes the senator look lazy?
Touchdown, roll tide.
Damn, did Bama just take
Hold
that
on.
one
Roll
back?
Tide. Are you happy? Okay,
Those kids
like,
can stop crying now.
Look at them. They're getting on it. Get on the toe. Get on the toe. We have the 2 minutes. Get on the toe.
all right, go back to the.
All right, back to the roll tide
Race.
on JD Vance. Roll tide.
Rule?
Hey, please don't make your comments. Please.
Oh,
Don't make
Please.
your comments.
Listen, we need to get in line. We do not win this November without immigration chaos. That is why we torpedoed Senator Langford's bipartisan immigration bill.
go off, King.
Okay? Like, if people aren't talking about how immigrants are eating all the fish from Finding Nemo, they might actually want to talk about our economic policy, which, can we dim the lights?
We dim the lights?
Thank
No.
Thank you.
You don't work here.
Fucking Greg, can we dim the lights? And he just says, "Thank you." Nothing fucking happens.
No.
You got the 2.
Do you have your vape?
No, it's in my room.
So this is our plan to fight inflation. And the best part about it, it's whatever you want it to be. That's right. Once you start writing stuff down, it gets messy. It gets complicated.
They didn't show it, but what he's pointing at is a big projector screen that's completely fucking blank.
Great.
He's like, "This is our plan to
'Cause
fight
they're
inflation."
not showing the
and on the
graphics he
original video, it
fucking-
like pans over and you see it. It's just a blank projector screen.
He probably provided them
get
with
it, right?
graphics too, and somebody was like, "No."
No, I think
no,
if he's
no.
I think
hilarious,
that's
he
part of the
provided
joke.
them with
Because if
nothing.
you look, he's like sitting here. He
supposed
makes
to be
like
a
click
fake
like that, but he has
representative.
nothing in his hand.
Start writing stuff down,
A
it gets messy.
representative?
It gets
A
complicated.
fake representative.
And it's hard. It's hard to fight inflation. Like, apparently, putting a tariff on all imported goods and having a national 22% sales tax makes prices go up. Who knew? Wouldn't it be better just to talk about how immigrants are stealing car tires to set them on fire because they want the air to be stinky? Look, we don't want to divide this community. We don't want to bring extra strife.
Because they want the air to be stinky.
They want the air to be stinky.
That's the whole reason they're just doing it. I haven't heard this one before.
I know you do wonder. You see all the movies that involve Africa. There, for some reason, a numerous amount of tire fires that they just like light and set going. I don't know about actual Africa, but as far as my knowledge based on movies from Netflix and shit like that, there is a shitload of tire fires out in Africa.
Well, also from my movie and like TV show knowledge, every dump has a tire fire burning all the time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
At all times.
And it's
Fire.
by the
Wait,
junkyard
that sounds
dog.
like just the Simpsons.
I guess.
Nope, everything.
I don't know if that's maybe something that they. I thought it was maybe something that was they were also going on, like the eating the cats and dogs shit. But I guess not. But
that was the Finding
true.
Nemo joke.
I don't know. You saw the former president of the United States. He said it was true.
Former president,
and they're normally, they're really stand-up guys. Usually,
he would never lie to you.
He would never lie to you.
Never, not once.
God, the way he said it was so funny, like how defeated he sounded. He's like, "But I saw it on television."
I did see the. You know what? I did see.
Like she got telescammed, on the phone.
I did see the video he saw, but it looks like a cop's video from like 20 years ago.
It was one. It was supposed to be one. It was supposed to be one tweet that like fucking JD Vance ran with, and then like that he was like, "Oh shit!"
By a neo-Nazi that made it up on Facebook.
It was some lady who made a joke.
They're eating the cats.
That's like he had to have looked at her face and like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Well, you see, definitely ad-libbed. It's not like they're like, go hard at the dogs and cats.
Well, you see, there's a lot of times. There's a lot of times where she's laughing and like
here's
that one. I think that one
today.
especially. She laughs and she looks like she's like, "Oh, sweetheart, you don't know where you are right now."
Child. All right.
That'd be great though. Like here's our game plan for today. They're eating cats in Virginia.
Springfield, Ohio, actually.
Oh, that's what it was. Springfield, Ohio.
That's what you call a home run.
The Simpsons. They're eating the Simpsons cats and dogs.
They're eating Snowball.
And Santa's little helper.
They're eating Snowball 4 and 5.
And 5. 5 was my favorite Snowball.
They're eating Mr. Burns.
Guys, go on our Twitter right now and vote. Who was your favorite Snowball?
They're eating the penises.
Also, does anyone know the password to our Twitter?
The cocks.
Anyone know the password to my email? Because I don't know it.
I wrote it on a piece of paper and I taped it.
I had it somewhere.
To my computer, and that didn't. It fell off.
Oh, you know what's definitely killing me?
Fell off. I can't find it.
My phone is setting everything to where it does like that fingerprint like login.
Penis.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna know any of those passwords again.
Yeah, well, that's the point.
Completely lost from my memory at that point.
If it's something I need to share, then I'm like, no, I'm gonna make my own. But if not, it does one of those like, you want one of these crazy passwords?
You want these?
We'll remember it. Swear to God.
We'll never get hacked or anything. Don't worry about it.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Quit worrying
It's
about
foolproof. Steve Jobs, he died.
I mean, Apple does have one of the better encryptions, but even then, it's gonna happen.
All right, so does this guy keep going?
Well,
or?
that's why I like how I like how they've shown with like any type of new encryption. Well, they've learned that if you try to claim that it is unhackable, you are fucked because people will find out how to hack it. But if you just claim that like, oh, it's very fucking strong and it's a very strong encryption and it'll be hard to hack. You're not claiming it's unhackable. You're just saying it'll be harder, and people are less likely. Like, all right, I'll fucking get that motherfucker. Like,
it's like when you buy yourself a set of waterproof boots. The first thing that happens when you step into water is that your sock becomes wet.
Can you shut the fuck up? This Chinese guy's trying to take a picture.
This Chinese man is trying to take a picture of this white dude.
He can be Korean.
Shut up, this Korean
this
man.
Community or the Haitian community.
Look at the bitch
We
behind
can do better.
He's like,
The senator is open to making up a new conspiracy theory. Here, can we have the lights back up? I'm going to need a country.
Hell yeah.
Did they dim the lights to make it more...
Oh, he's doing an ad lib.
Oh, perfect. Verb, please.
Verb, please.
He's doing a Mad Lib.
Yeah, bird arson. Bird arson. Thank you.
Bird arson.
Sorry,
Listen,
are you done?
Our only popular position is that
You get to start on a
mad
time,
at
and they
internet
cut you off.
I thought
You're
at
a
first...
trying to
citizen.
use social services that we're trying to get rid of entirely. Look,
He's making a Mad Lib with him.
our entire real platform is just about getting rid of overtime pay and labor unions, getting rid of the minimum wage, building submarines, invading Mexico.
Go off,
Invading
King.
Mexico.
We wrote this down.
Is that is
Mexico.
building submarines to invade Mexico part of
Yes.
2025?
That is.
No, it's
Well,
an
as you
important
know,
part of
Actually-
Mexico has a very strong navy.
Actually, they're stealing from us now. Building submarines to invade Mexico is part of Hanging from the Rafters 2025.
Right. Right. I wrote a book. It's like this big.
ATFR.
That's the only thing it says in it.
ATFR.
Well, it says that it's the first page, and then the other 8,000 pages are just pictures of my penis.
I just love the
Over and over and over again.
I love the lady behind
That's to
him.
inspire
Penis.
submarine designs.
Mostly
It's
mine.
to inspire submarine designs because I go underwater sometimes.
I just really
in
love
the
the lady
tub.
behind him that like you see her like perk up every once in a while like oh shit he's just fucking around again like
I feel like she's bored as hell. Like none of it's even resonating with her.
I feel
But
like
they
one
can't do
time she,
anything
like,
about
perked
it.
up
So they
and
just to be
then-
like, okay, another asshole.
She just
As-
elbows the guy to the fucking right of her, like, you want to pistol whip him or what are we
gonna hit
doing?
him?
Par- Parks and Rec does like a great job of
I
showing
think
that
she's
like,
like next or something like that.
Parks and Rec shows like or does like a great job of showing that like
These
local
morons,
government
yeah.
is like it's like jackasses that are like I got something to say, and then crazy people.
we're bored.
And
Who are
that's
also
it.
like, I
But,
got
like,
something to say.
There's maybe one person that has a real point that maybe actually you might consider,
Oh, it's the
but probably not.
that's the
Most of the time, no.
Most
Yeah.
people just sit in their house and they're retarded.
They,
Well,
we
it's
just,
all like
we just
a-
complain about it on
I-
the internet.
I
That's
think
what
the
we do.
very first episode is like
I'm
all
good at a
that,
city
and then
council
when
meeting.
when Ann Perkins says like complains about the huge hole, the pit next to her house, like as soon as she says that, the fucking main girl like perks up like, oh shit, someone has something actually to talk about. And they're not nutty.
Austin, can you shut up? This lady's trying to take a nap. Go ahead.
Just trying to sleep here.
She's trying to find something important.
Shh. And this
This is part
cop
of our
has no
platform.
face.
But hey, no taxes on tips. Am I right? And if you don't support us, the Guatemalans are going to come for your birds, and they're going to set them on fire.
Shit.
I will now open the floor to questions.
Walter Madison. questions.
Please sit
Hell
down.
yeah.
Thank you. I'm
Oh, this is the
Now
guy.
open the floor
Okay.
This is the one you said. They
I
did
saw
it
this
a bunch
one,
of
okay.
places.
I've seen this guy. He's
Wait, is
like
it the
he's
same
a
guy?
I
'Cause
think
that
no,
would be
he's
great.
a
It's the
comedian.
same dude,
guy.
yeah.
Oh, it's the
Is
same
it?
guy?
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah,
'Cause
it's the
that-
same dude.
Yeah, he just puts glasses and a hat on.
That's
I feel
wonderful.
like
And,
hell
and notice,
recognize
he's
him
at the
as
same
the
fucking
glasses.
meeting. It's not like all the people
He
behind
just
him are
walked
the
out
same
and
dude.
He went to the back and changed clothes and came back in.
Came back.
And he's like, yeah, I'm Fred. And everyone's like, that's the same fucking God
It's the same
damn
fucking
it.
guy.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
And this Asian's guy like,
Ah!
dude, these pictures are going to be good.
I'm also here from the J.D. Vance campaign. We have prepared a statement.
Are you sure this is the same
We
guy?
mean no disrespect.
I don't know. That's what they said on Reddit. So I assume that he's doing some goofy voice
Because
shenanigans.
I feel like this
They never
guy, I
lied.
feel like I've seen him like in something else. That he's like a fucking YouTube comedian dude.
He probably is. I mean,
You're
I
fucking
wouldn't be
lying.
surprised.
All right,
I'm a
well,
fucking liar.
Are you sure it was something and sure it wasn't nothing?
Are you sure?
People
Oh,
of,
sorry about that.
Did you say
people of Haitian. Listen, it's simple.
Haitian.
We love immigration. We just don't want illegal immigration. Now, the Haitian community has immigrated here legally, and we think that should be illegal.
Sure.
Ever since the Haitians have arrived,
the
they've
Asian
been
guy
dressing
doesn't
You
like
see the camera guy when
Asian
he heard
people.
that?
He's like, all right, I'm not taking pictures.
It's
of
just
this
the
fucking
Asians
asshole.
have arrived.
Look at his face when he hears that they shouldn't be here illegally. Like,
should be illegal.
Oh,
Ever since the Haitians have arrived,
he's like, wait, what?
Aw.
no, hold on. Let's go back because I like how his face.
can you go
It initially starts with, you know what? He's on to something. Ah, fuck.
Yeah. And then he goes like, wait a fucking second.
I'm with
ever
you,
since
brother.
the Haitians have-
Shit.
It's like 1 second before that. Like,
Haitians have arrived.
he's like, wait.
He's like, he's kind
man.
of spitting. Never mind.
Never mind. He
fire.
had me there the first
Ever
time.
since the Haitians
that little like
Spit hot
squinty
fire.
does.
Oh shit.
Well, he
Band
knows he's
player.
on camera too. He's like, I gotta not approve of this.
Right? He's like, yeah, man. I fucking hate those Haitians too. Oh wait, I'm on camera.
Quick side update.
It'd be better if he's like, yeah, fucking hey, dude.
Motherfucker, Bike a
These
shot.
goddamn, what'd you call them? Haitians?
Haitians.
Anyway, I don't give a shit. They
Haitians.
shouldn't be here. These.
He went straight up like this
Feeling
guy,
like
right?
I'm
Like Keenan.
Haitian. Was that What's Up With That?
Yeah, I think
What's
so.
up with that?
No,
What's
it's from.
up?
No, that's the one
it's
on the
from,
that one.
It's from
with
the Louis C.K. episode of Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
All right.
I've heard of it.
He wrote
Have
Booty
arrived.
King.
They've been dressing like prom every day. They're buying groceries from local businesses, and property values have skyrocketed. Oh, wait, they're going up? All right, so
They're going
Wait.
up.
property values are going up because the Haitians are paying above market rent on time with money. Money that, they've earned from, taking black jobs, I guess. We're from the
Hey.
J.D. Vance campaign. That's our
Shout out to the
official
black
motto.
jobs.
So,
Shout
we'll
out
see.
to Haitians taking black jobs.
Okay, it has come to our attention some of these Haitians are citizens and registered to vote, and we wish we knew about that before we started the whole cats and dogs
Wait,
thing.
quick pause here.
Yes.
Isn't
Medicare,
Pause it.
welfare.
pause? Isn't fucking what the hell is his name? Our old roommate's his family's Haitian.
Yeah, the Jerome's family
Jerome,
is-
Jerome, tell your family
from
to
Haiti?
stop saying black jobs.
Hey, hey, have you actually listened to this? You don't,
He
because you
doesn't.
probably think
He
it's
doesn't.
racist based on living in this house.
I
I
like
made
when
the
they asked
mistake of
Trump what a
inviting
black
you on an
job was at
episode, and that was a bad idea.
Journalists meeting, he was just like, "Well, what do you think they are?" What? It's like, you're talking to a bunch of black people right now at a journalist meeting.
Realistically,
You're not exactly batting 1,000.
he probably should have just gone with like Jewish space lasers if he's gonna like accept like a crazy idea.
I do think that's a great answer for any interview question you don't want to answer.
Jewish
What do
space
you
lizard?
think?
Well, what do you think it is? I mean, I don't know the answer. I'm just saying shit. I'm just popping off at the mouth right here.
I was
Shit,
listening to
shit.
Matt and Shane, and Shane's talking about it. He's like, because he always watches him because he does the impression, and he's like, oh no, you could tell when he forgot what he was talking about because it'll be the last line of the thing, and he'll say it, and then he'll say it again,
Yeah.
and like the way that he does is so perfect. He's crazy. Shout out
It's
to him.
definitely the best Trump impression that there is. I don't want to hear the Baldwin one anymore.
You
That
should
one's
watch.
stupid as
There's a Adam Ray does a show where he plays
Yes.
Dr. Phil, and that one with both of them.
fuck. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
he's
on the
such a
Kill
great
Tony episode.
Biden too. Like the fucking like, he just like had this crazy look on his face. Like, oh my god.
Let me see. Adam Ray,
Joe Biden,
Shane Gillis, let's do Kill
Face.
Tony. But yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Penis.
Adam Ray doing just all of the impressions is fucking, or the impersonations is great.
Adam.
Trying to find one with the. There we go. That's
his
the
fucking,
face you'd make like
Yeah,
half the time.
he keeps doing like a like that.
Yeah, he's just like, scared to death. Like, oh my god.
I love that.
fuck
I
did I
love the
get
new
here?
one where he put the he signed the dude's hat and then put on the MAGA hat and he's like, he put it in, he's like, fuck, he's like, hell, he's like, do you want me to sign yours? Hell no.
That shit was hilarious.
need
Yeah,
your
he's all like,
shit,
he's
like-
like, I'm gonna sign your hat. Is that
Oh.
okay? And he's all like, yeah, that'd be great.
I feel like as soon as
you want me to sign yours? Hell no.
as soon as he said that, like, fucking, I'm out of this one. He's like, I'm retired. I don't give a fuck about being president. I'm
Oh,
done.
that's why
I'm
he's.
doing
That's why
anything."
like, there's no way in hell if he was running still that he would ever put that hat on.
Oh, of course not.
Such
yeah.
but now like he's just an old man.
It's
so
a minute
fine.
thing. He's retired. It's his last term as far as
retired.
he's concerned.
I'm retired.
He's retired forever, really. That's why I
I
love
think part
that.
of it is he's trying to, sway some
remember
other
listen-
voters.
I remember listening
mean-
to some podcasts that was talking about fucking Reagan and like when he got his second term, they didn't show up to the RNC like him and his wife because he's too old, he's tired. They fucking cut to a video of him and his wife at his house, and then be like, all right, we're gonna nominate Ronald Reagan for his second term, and like it cuts to him and his wife, and he looks defeated, like, oh no, please God, no, I have dementia. I don't know what I'm doing.
Both of them. Nancy's like.
Well, that's right. They're both like defeated, and she's like, "Fuck,
That's a
I'm
good
I'm
idea.
gonna have to run the country for another 4 years."
Yeah, he was 73 when he was inaugurated for the second time.
Oh yeah, and he had already shown signs of his of dementia. He had like not early onset, but I think they said he had already shown signs of it.
You know what bothers me about
You usually show up
us,
signs for like a decade.
You know what bothers me about us electing all these fucking like ancient fucking assholes.
Celebrities.
No, just these fucking
Ancient
like
assholes that show on the
old
History Channel.
fucking people. Do you even want to be working when you're that age?
Hell no, dude.
Like, Jesus fuck.
I want to be crapping my drawers at my house.
And I
Not
feel
in
like
front
that
of the
one just-
nation.
someone tells you like you need to build a legacy, and this is your legacy.
Ugh. Imagine you're fucking 82-year-old Joe Biden, and they're like, "Hey, listen, man,
You got like 30 interviews today.
you gotta get into this fucking second term to save us from Trump. We need you." I'd be like,
What?
Please no.
No.
Nah, dog, I'm done. Send Kamala up there.
I was nodding off at the fucking Joint Chiefs of Staff meeting earlier today. What are you talking about? You want me to run again?
I don't even want to finish this one.
I lost the
for
football
real.
3 times today.
Oh
3
my God.
times.
But you still rode that bike. Remember, I fell off the bike.
Sorry,
I fell.
I don't
Did you
even
see
think
that
it-
part?
That was like he's riding one of those bikes where you wear the shoes that like attached to the pedals.
Yeah, he got his
Joe
foot
used
caught.
to be all about that shit, and like, yeah, if you stop, like the shoe doesn't come off.
No.
Who okayed that?
I did read that. I supposedly they don't actually carry the football around anymore. The new thing is a series of codes called the
Of course I know.
Cracker. That's like it's a small fucking card with a bunch of codes on it. That they're
Even
so-
more losable?
Hold on, that they're supposed to memorize the proper codes, and the improper codes won't do anything.
The
And
football
so we're
was on a
hoping
laptop.
that fucking all these old presidents who are like nearly on fucking dementia era, that they're fucking like, oh yeah, you're gonna memorize all the right codes, right? You're not gonna say the wrong one because we might be at nuclear war.
Hey, did Biden just call them on the code for the nukes? And I think he said dog as the second character.
I think he said Dr. Doolittle, and there's no double
What
D.
does that mean? He introduced himself as King Poobah. I don't really understand.
The Grand Poobah.
Should we push this button and kill the Russians or not?
Fortunately, it takes several layers of authorization. That's a good thing. But at the end of the day, you know, really, it's just this little button. You go, and then gone. Everything's gone. They wake you up in the middle of the night. They say, "Hey, Russia was popping off at the mouth. Some
Hey,
shit.
we
You know,
got
you
some
want
oil
to kill them?"
pressure.
And then they go, "Yeah, immediately, right now."
You roll out
Like,
of bed and you're like,
we're bombing literally 100% of their residential communities right now as we speak, Mr. President.
And
'Cause
anyways,
that's how it works.
And anyways, here's the Doobie Brothers.
And now we bring to you the Doobie Brothers.
Mr. Conway Twitty.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
I always love that fucking CNN has their has like a thing that they will autoplay if we ever have like a nuclear thermonuclear warfare, and it's like my nearer to my God to thee will play as if there's like, all right, good night everyone, we're all gonna die.
I don't know, but it's stressing me out that we still haven't finished this video.
I think it's CNN. I know one of them has a fucking it's like their like autoplay for the fucking apocalypse.
The
it's a
direction from the
setup.
government is that you get yourself a nice chair, you sit out front, and you kiss your ass goodbye.
Kiss your ass right on goodbye. Well, that's what the whole.
Hey, remember when you quit smoking? Fuck it.
So,
Ed Turner, what the fuck?
Austin has not seen the Shane Gillis Bud Light commercial.
Austin
That's
has
good.
not
I'm
think
glad,
any-
and I hope he never does.
Well,
Anyway, this episode's brought to you by Shane Gillis. He sent me money.
who's queer?
He's like, "Can I advertise on your stupid show that no one watches?" And I was like, "I don't fucking know, dude."
He said he'd get me on Rogan.
Anyway,
I don't know if that's gonna fly.
we got overtime for everyone involved.
All right.
Overtime.
Time and a half.
There we go. Sure.
That would mean something if you were paid.
But see, it's the homeboys from Tires right here, both of them.
Tires.
Let's
by that
watch it.
show-
Let's
that
watch
show-
it at that size.
Big
We
letdown.
saw the
Huge
mini
letdown.
version. I just didn't see the extended. It's Gerby's and Shane.
Scurby.
He's got fucking terrible arthritis, so his hands are all fucked
Wait a
up.
second, are we even allowed to watch this? It's an advertisement.
Almost certainly
No,
not.
certainly not.
Almost certainly not.
Here, we'll do
Oh, well,
this.
then I'll just turn it off. You should have watched this.
I'll
Have
watch
fun.
it later. That's what I told
There you go.
fucking Tim then.
Everyone get on
No,
there.
the
Nah, I
fuck
actually
you did. The
I
fuck
did tell you.
did.
I told you to wait and put it for the podcast. And I didn't think about that.
Fucking asshole.
Shut up! Just put an NFL game on. Let's watch that. On
What
the
I
podcast. It'll be fun.
what I was ultimately implying was I don't really care about watching this right now, and we won't be able to watch it on the podcast. Don't show this to me.
Your exact words were, "I want to watch it on the
I
podcast."
said wait for the podcast.
I want to hear your bullshit.
But I knew we wouldn't be able to watch it on the podcast.
This
You didn't know
petty
shit.
bickering
It's
brought
a
to you by
safety.
Stamps.com.
You didn't know shit.
Put in the passcode Rafter and then refresh, and then just realize
Yeah,
you don't even
about-
have a passcode.
There's about 3 more hours of this. Sign up for our Patreon.
And everyone get on, go on our Patreon and give us $5, and then Tim can get the sex change, and he's gonna have an OnlyFans,
Get a Rex
and you
change.
get a 50% discount.
Well, I already
He's
have
gonna
the
get a Rex
OnlyFans.
change.
If
where he
you're
turns into
already a
Dino.
Patreon subscriber, you get a 50% discount to Tim's eventual.
Tim's ultimate
OnlyFans.
goal is to become the Triceratops from We're Back, and
But the sexiest, yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
Do you want a hot dog or do you want a hot dog?
Oh, dog.
His goal is to become that Triceratops in particular.
So if
likes
you've
that
ever wanted to
character a lot.
jerk off to that,
Actually, I was leaning more
Patreon.
towards the Triceratops from Dinosaurs, the fucking puppet show.
Yeah, the animatronic ones.
what a dumb idea.
Yeah.
Well, they're not animatronic. They have animatronic.
Nah,
faces,
you're the
but-
Triceratops from We're Back.
Not the baby.
Dinosaur Story. It was a
Not the mama.
unknown Disney
Remember
movie.
that end of the sea of that show where they all kill themselves because they have ruined the earth? That is how that show ends. They
I don't believe
ultimately, if they're like it becomes a corporate, like the corporate fucking system has destroyed the ozone or whatever, the fucking environment, and we all are gonna kill ourselves jumping into a fucking volcano. Look it up. It's real.
She's the.
I'm
she's
pretty sure a
the mom.
comet also hits.
She's the mom dinosaur. The chick
Oh.
from Arrested Development.
Which chick? The mom?
The one I'm showing right now. You not see it?
I can't
No.
see it now.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait,
No,
Mom.
you're
Now you undid it.
Yes, the mom. The mom.
sure it again.
She's the mother in Dinosaurs.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know
She
that.
dead
I'm
now.
going through the cast right now because that's what I do.
It's
but
only
anyway.
a banana, Michael. What can it cost? $10?
$10 a banana that costs $10.
We both have accounts, and we call our savings accounts a banana stand because there's always
There's
money in the banana
always
stand.
your savings. It has to be. There's
savings account,
always
yeah.
money in the banana stand.
I just have bananas in the
I was
banana
just-
stand.
You know
There's
what? That
always
show
money.
deserves a rewatch. I think in my
That
book.
show.
I don't know
is
why
so
they let me
great.
put bananas in
That-
my savings account.
My
but-
first time
Only
watching it.
3 times.
My first time watching it through, that one scene when fucking when Tobias comes in and he's like, I thought it was went to a Blue Man Group, and he thought it was tryouts for the Blue Man Group, and it was for sad guys. And he walks up all covered in blue. He's like, I feel like a fucking idiot. And he walks away.
Doesn't he Charlie Brown his way out?
It's
too, with
always
his head all bald and everything?
bah.
Doesn't he do, like,
Anytime
the
there's a sad, yeah. Anytime they feel
Car-
sad,
Charlie Brown Christmas music for it.
yeah, it's Christmas time is here. It's fucking
I
anytime
blew
they're sad.
myself.
I blew.
That shit is so great. Yeah, that show. I mean,
I didn't realize that the Tobias's wife is what's her Ellen's wife in real life.
yeah,
Yeah.
Portia,
She's
whatever
a
the fuck her
fine
name is.
lesbian.
Portia de Rosa.
Yeah, she
There,
crashed her
thank you.
car into
So-
like a house.
Oh yeah, she killed 3 people or some shit like that.
No, she didn't kill anyone.
Or no,
No, she
Portia de
killed a bunch of
Rossi.
people.
De
sorry.
Rossi,
Portia de
yeah.
Rossi.
But
So
you got the right
supposedly-
idea.
Supposedly Ellen. Have you
unbelievable.
heard about her new
Portia de
stand-up?
Rosa. Just a mix of Portia de Rossi and Joe de
Shut
Rosa.
up. Austin S. Jones is
Very ugly.
talking.
S. Jones?
You know what?
Is Alex's middle name S?
I don't know what his middle name is. I think
Alex
it's just
who?
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
Oh, let's see. I'll find out.
You can look it up.
And then we can watch this video of a guy saying the N word. It'll be
I saw
hilarious.
a gra-
No, it's E. The letter E. Emmerich.
Alex E. Jones.
Actually, a pretty cool middle name.
AEJ?
Oh yeah, this is great. Let's watch this.
So this guy definitely meant to say the N
Hold on.
word
Before you say that,
and like stumble back out of it. It was intentional.
before we show this,
Austin,
you
say the
said
N-word.
Alex Jones. I'm going to say the N word real quick.
It's fine. It's Patreon.
I saw a video where
We don't
it's
have Patreon.
it's Alex Jones on Joe Rogan, and they're both like they have fucking a layover of what's it called Warhammer 40K, like fucking like what's it called?
The armor and
yeah,
shit,
the
yeah.
armor on each of them. And Alex Jones just talks about the different kind of aliens that exist, and they're all the aliens in Warhammer 40K. He's like,
They're
the
shocking
first one,
vampires, Joe.
the first one, Joe, is the elves. The elves, they're snaky, and they got horns, and like it's literally shows you a Warhammer 40K elf. He's describing it exactly, like fucking word for word.
Now the other ones, they're called the Greys.
That's
The
right.
ones you see in
Exactly. He's
television all
like the AI. AI's the fucking aliens, and like there's an AI fucking whole thing in Warhammer that they're like attached to the fucking whatever dark forces in the world or some shit.
Why do I feel like if you
child sacrifices to keep open?
why do I feel like
the
if you
entire
listen
Congress is using
why do I feel like
be
if
able
you
to stand
listen,
on their own two legs?
Jesus Christ. Why do I feel like if you listen to it again, like he would assign like the stereotypes of each race to each alien?
He essentially does. I think
A lot of them think the Greys are actually hopping the border from Mexico.
Well, for whatever reason, for whatever reason, when Austin was describing the elves, I'm like, so it's the Jews.
No, hold on. They got AI. They got what we call a slanted eyes and
Onion-shaped heads, Joe. They got big onion-shaped heads and flat faces, Joe.
you might call
Large
them the
fucking
Chinese.
heads, and they wear these rice patty hats.
I can't listen to that guy talk for more than like 5 minutes.
Oh, he cracks me
insane.
up.
He changes subject like every 13 seconds, and
alcoholic.
it's fucking insane. It's like I can't verify any of this because you like every time it's like, wait, that seems like bullshit. He's like, anyway, aliens or vampires.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
They're shocking vampires, Joe. They feed on the
Oh,
disdain
they're
and,
shocking vampires
and,
that thing in
and
Warhammer?
farts of others.
Anyways, here's Joe Cocker with his next hit.
Anyway,
Here we go.
Conway Twitty.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Of course, I'm not
Mr.
playing with the
Conway
volume.
Twitty.
I didn't realize that we were talking about our grandfather that had adapted the Conway Twitty hair, and I just like never noticed it till my brother pointed it out to me. Like
He was a backup singer for Conway Twitty.
He essentially
He wanted
like,
to be.
he wanted to be Conway Twitty so bad. He was fucking. He was white haired, like most of his life, but most of our lives he had brown hair because he couldn't go full black because he probably felt like he looked like a jackass with it. And so he was always brown hair. And then I remember one day I got at a basketball game. He's all had this all white hair, and like something's wrong. Why are you brown haired? Something's wrong with you,
Okay.
Mr. Conway Twitty.
All right. So
Found 2 Springfield residents calling to complain about Haitian migrants taking geese.
yeah, no, he
This
that
is brought to you by the
definitely sounds
Megan Kelly
intentional.
show.
Yeah.
2 Springfield residents calling to complain about Haitian migrants taking
Who's
geese.
Megan Kelly
All right,
again?
so look, I'm gonna correct myself, but all our true followers will know what I meant to say.
I don't mean to be that guy. I'm usually not one to say that you copied somebody else, but
Smart.
we got a strange matching of the energies here.
Who's here we go.
I love that this video comes back to the podcast at least once a year.
It's got to.
Since it started.
It's what's called a staple.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, sorry to bother you. I'm Fernando. I work at Peak Energy. We're a few doors down. We're in 1845.
Okay.
So we do solar around here. We're just coming around talking to niggers. Sorry, dude. Neighbors. I apologize.
Oh
man.
my god. Oh my god.
No, man, that wasn't even.
That wasn't even easy. All right, thank
Just
you.
go
So-
home, dude.
Hold on. So the angle we saw before, you didn't see that the guy was actually outside for this.
I also
Oh,
thought
yeah.
he was.
Right fucking there, dude.
Oh,
Right in front of you.
I
Get
also
one right in
thought.
the mouth, dude.
I thought he was a lot younger than he actually looked in the video. For some reason, my memory was he was like a young, like 22-year-old kid. This dude looks like he's like almost 40. He just said this to his neighbor.
So wait, go back to just that frame we were just on, like already.
Oh,
God
sorry.
damn
I was
it.
gonna say, just oddly
So,
similar energy, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
love that. Like, I love that if this was like a dare or a bet, like, look at the balls on this guy. If dude decides to start swinging, where are you going?
He pointed out. He said we're a local neighbor. We're down the street.
Honestly,
No,
if he
but I
meant
mean,
it, he
if
should run
dude-
for VP.
No, I mean, right now, if dude comes at you, where are you going?
Yeah. No, you're going down the stairs or over the fucking railing.
running
I know
for
it's
your
not a big
life.
drop,
No, but
it's
where?
a drop. Like, you're not going
Around that
anywhere.
corner, around that. You're hoping to God he can't catch you.
Your options are down the stairs where dude's gonna fucking hit you as you're going down the stairs, or over that railing where dude's gonna make sure you go face first.
You're also,
I mean, if you're in pretty good shape, I used to jump my parents' stairs like 8 stairs
it's really
down.
a pretty nice area.
But
and
it
so-
definitely looks like there's a nice like other fucking balcony right there to smack your face on if you tried to do that.
It's
Well, he
also-
probably didn't consider that when he decided to accidentally say the N-word.
No, no. Well, the beginning of that comment was like, if this was a dare, like done intentionally at all, like that's pretty ballsy.
Realistically, if he's actually sorry, he should just sit down on the floor and be like, "You can go ahead and tee off on me."
The
Kick
thing
my
is
ass,
that
man.
here we have on the what's this? That's the wrong one. On the dude on the original video with Megyn Kelly, you know,
Wait, who's
he's
Megyn
like
Kelly
50
again?
or
I know
60,
she's
and
important.
he got the difference here
relatively.
is that the guy on the Megyn Kelly show, he got a fucking promotion.
She's the
for saying
broad.
that shit.
So Megyn Kelly's the broad that was on like Fox and Friends that used to be like that was super pro Trump when he was running the first time.
I don't remember it all then.
She's an awful.
What is
horrible
she
bitch.
on now? Is she on like
She's like
Fox and Friends.
the Laura Loomer type, but she tries to present herself as.
All they did, they just get like mildly attractive, hard Republicans, and they're like, "What about this?"
Well, that Tommy Loren bitch that like fucking she thinks she's all gung ho.
Megyn Kelly and
Or-
Tommy
and then
Loren
she
might as
do-
well be the same person to me.
They're basically the same person.
Yeah,
Those
they
two
look
and Laura
at it.
Loomer are all the same people, except
her
Laura
nose is
Loomer's the
fucked up.
craziest out
She
of
looks
all
like an
of them.
alien. That
What-
picture, she looks like a fucking
But
alien right there.
which one's the?
She looks fine.
But what?
I am Megyn Kelly. I'm going to eat your mind.
All right, dude.
Laura Loomer, dude, like,
Which
what is-
one's the one that used to run around like harassing the fucking
I've seen
the
it.
school
Her
shooting
face
victims?
is so fucked. She's my age. This bitch is my age. She looks like
Hold
she's
on.
55.
And
with
her
a
face-
shitload of fucking work
Her face
done.
looks like that, and that picture has like 50 filters on it.
She's all fucked up, and she sucked him off. She was apparently telling him that he did the best, telling her friends he got the best blowjob in his life from her or something like that.
No, she came out and
I feel like
and
she's
someone
got a-
said
she
that,
gives
and
a
she came out
toothy
with, like,
ass
That's
blow.
fucked up. You shouldn't say that. Like I never fucking did anything like that. I wouldn't try to break
shit.
up
Well,
Trump's
she's
marriage.
a fucking
and blah,
liar
blah,
because
blah,
she's a toothy ass
respects his wife
blowjob.
and all
But
that shit like that.
who-
I think she's
who's
less
the-
lying that she didn't do it. I think she's more lying that it was a good blowjob and it was probably very toothy
lot of
and
teeth,
shitty.
dude, a lot
But
of teeth.
who's the broad that used to run around harassing the Sandy Hook victims?
Wasn't that Tommy
Alex
Loren?
Jones.
Alex Jones.
He's losing his fucking
No,
his
but
business
it-
because of it.
It was one of those women, and there was like a video of
One of
her
them
like.
broads.
Probably. It's
There was a
probably-
video
Was
of
it
her
Tommy
like
Loren?
on foot following like a couple that
Jamie,
like
can you
lost
Google
their kid.
dumb bitch
Dumb
Alex
bitch.
Jones? What are you talking about?
What's it called?
I just
Uh,
assume it's dumb bitch Alex
harassing
Jones.
Sandy Hook
Harassing
survivors or
Sandy
something.
Hook.
Sandy Hook,
Smart.
Brandy Hook.
Florida woman. I
Brandy
got Florida
Hook.
woman, but most of them are just.
Well, I mean, they're always from
Lucy
Florida.
Richards is what I'm seeing here.
Shout out to Lucy Richards.
None of these people that
If
they're
you'd like to come on the
mentioning
show.
Famous.
I'll just look up female politician
Luce,
harasses Sandy
Come on,
Hook
bitch.
victims.
Get on the show.
She was like following them down a sidewalk, like just fucking yelling at them.
Right.
Video it surfaces Marjorie Taylor Greene confronting
it.
Parkland
MTG.
shooting.
Oh, you're
That's
talking
it.
Marge? Oh, she's my
MTG.
favorite.
She's a
I can't.
bitch.
I,
She's
you
a
know
bitch.
what?
She's
I
a
have a
bitch.
hard
She's
time believing it because
Idiocracy, the
Marjorie Taylor
person.
Greene really cares about children.
She's the definition of working
Okay.
at Costco. I love you.
No,
Marjorie
that's
Taylor
true.
Greene.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
definitely it. Yeah.
She's totally. Yeah, she's very much a Mexican greeter at a Costco. Yes.
I'm a Costco. I love
It
you.
was just the way.
What?
Yeah, I think you're thinking Parkland. I don't think it was Sandy Hook.
Yeah,
but-
it was
but
one of
That's
those.
the only
Oh,
one I
that's
could
right,
find.
yeah,
It's
'cause
Marjorie
Sandy
Alright.
Hook was
Greene.
mostly fucking Alex Jones. That
And
fool.
she is an
He's losing
uber
his
cunt,
business
dude.
today.
Like, oh
I mean,
my god,
you,
that woman.
You could tell me it was fucking.
I always just love that when she
Columbine, I
shouted,
don't-
she shouted "liar" at one of the fucking State of the Unions. While what's his name's talking, fucking the current president
Joe Biden.
Biden's talking, and she's sitting there. He says something. She's like "liar," and then like someone else said something during like a Trump speech, and she's like, she's like, it was very inappropriate that they would ever say something in the middle.
She got all
of the
mad at
stage.
Nancy Pelosi for ripping up the.
Wasn't there a
agreement that they had
video of her like in the house, like asking for somebody to show decorum, and everybody just started laughing at her?
Yeah, she's like, please make the whatever from the representative from whatever fucking show decorum. Everyone's like,
just like the representatives of the House will show decorum, and it just like the Republicans or everyone's laughing. She was the one that had like porn up, like she got boards and stuff.
Oh, you're thinking of Lo and Bo?
No, that was
she
Laura
was jacking
Laura
off
Robert.
fucking she's jacking off her boyfriend in the
No,
middle of
this
the-
I'm
she actually
talking
had
about
porn
what's
up
her name
one time on her phone when they were,
No,
they were
I'm talking
actually
about
having
like
a congressional meeting.
she would like give like presentations and she would like print things out.
Oh,
like, a
on
big
Decency,
board.
and she'd have porn on a board.
Yeah, it's like a porn on the board. What's her name?
yeah. Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yes, it's definitely her. She's retarded. That's why when she said the decorum.
But
thing,
what Bryce is talking about is Lauren Boebert got caught like looking at like pornographic images
she got
during
getting
fucking.
jacked off in the middle of fucking what is it called? Fucking the.
I don't understand why everybody's so
that
mad
was
about
me.
that. That's kind of
I
what
think
wanted
she's
to do.
bad.
I'm voting for
hey,
her.
hold on. I think she's bad.
She's hot.
I think she can get it. I don't think she
She's a
catches
baddie,
D
dude.
all day.
She's a baddie
Yeah,
with a
we're not
fatty.
talking about what anybody looks
Well, the
like.
Republicans have figured out. They're like, just run hot women.
Yeah,
They're gonna
yeah,
get
run
elected.
dumb hot
At least,
women,
like,
'cause
Marjorie
your
Taylor
dumb-
Greene is
your
kinda
dumb housewife
fugly.
Voters will vote for him.
Sarah
I'd
Sarah
fuck-
Palin was hot. I'd never vote for her.
I'd fuck her though.
I mean, she was gonna run for vice president. That means a lot, considering
Yeah,
she's
that's true.
she was no one before that. So she's that hot.
I know she was like.
No,
the
she was the
forefront
governor of
repre-
Alaska.
Yeah,
kid.
she was
sure.
the forefront of representative.
Oh, which
You mean a
everyone in
position
America-
animals have held?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, it was
Yeah,
here
the previous
her
governor
and
was a
or
gray
the
wolf.
polar bear,
I love like.
or an Inuit guy that didn't speak English.
I love when you found there's a like a fucking.
He came in second.
This dog I follow, and I think it's a fucking what's that? Not Bernese Mountain Dog. What's the other kind of looks like that? Either way, it's one of
It's
those
a dog.
big shaggy ass dogs,
dog?
and it's the mayor of like a small town in fucking Colorado. And like
Right.
fucking,
Yeah.
it's fucking everyone loves the shit out, and like apparently it gets shit passed through, like very like very things, anything that's good for the town, they pass through very easily with it.
I mean, a mayor is a
If they don't
Fruit
like it, he
strips.
barks it down. Well, I was telling Austin earlier, like I like how
you're telling
like
me to pull my penis out.
Colorado has a big ass buffalo on the field during games, and fucking Texas has a big ass longhorn on the field. I would love it if Alabama came out with a big old elephant, because you know the very next day, like, all right, no more live animals on the field.
Well, I just like to
right.
We're
think
done
a
with
guy,
this
like
shit.
a guy
3
in
people have
chains.
died.
I just like to think that, without a doubt, 100%, one time or another, both that buffalo and that longhorn have taken a fat shit on the
every game.
field
definitely,
right before
yeah.
the game.
No, every game on the field, every single game.
Almost
There's a guy behind that son of a
certainly.
bitch just picking up after it every time.
There's
got
a
a- they got a
huge
guy.
load on the field.
They zoom. What they happen is they fucking all right, it's almost halftime, everybody. We can fucking. They zoom in the camera. We'll be right back after these messages. They zoom in this motherfucker, and it's just dicks hanging out, pissing everywhere. Like, oh shit, man! Cut to camera 3. All right, let's hear this decorum bullshit.
Dickram.
Decorum.
The members are reminded to abide by decorum of the House.
There's a person slow clapping. If you didn't hear that.
You know what this feels like?
Golf club, dude.
This feels like
All right, that's there's
I'm
gonna
just
yell.
waiting for someone to be like, "Shut up, bitch!" Like,
well, this would feel like if hoods back in the day would have been like, "You guys need to be cool and not hurt each other." All right, motherfuckers! Like, kick
Well,
each
no,
other's
not
fucking
fighting
asses.
minors.
Yeah, don't hit any minors.
All right.
And then
Now fuck this pit up.
So you mean
All right,
any
guys, we
hardcore
want you to
band?
Stop
then?
trying to have
Alright.
sex with
I
14-year-old
think
girls.
I just thought hoods was funny because they were kind of semi-racist. And
Well, that's every time you see a hardcore band, it's like, I know I fought a guy in the front earlier, but you guys need to get along. Let's be friends.
it's
We're
really,
friends.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
about
you-
brotherhood.
It's
Dude, you fought
brotherhood
a
thing.
16-year-old because you fucked his 14-year-old girlfriend.
I know I kicked that little kid up who tried to grab my mic's
Well,
face.
he should have
right
been
in the
older.
face, but
Order.
Order.
Order in the
Order.
court.
Order.
Yeah, no order.
Yeah.
No decorum.
Yeah, no.
Not gonna fly.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, no, Mikey Hood
Yeah,
is actually a
hi.
Trump supporter. So,
Bryce,
Well,
did
there's
you
not part
Oh
of the
well,
course.
good on him.
did you see
He seems like such a sharp guy.
I wonder if he gives a good haircut, because I know he's got a barber store.
You know
or
what he's
fucking
damn good at?
barber
If you
shop.
order a Hoods beanie, he ships that shit same day.
He's on the ball with
And
it.
gives
He's on
you the
ball with
tracking
Hoods.
number.
He's on the ball with the Hoods beanies.
He's all about.
But he
merchandise
also
for
might
everyone.
find where you live and punch you in your face. So it's gonna you're
And
gonna
punch you in
run
your
the
penis.
game. You run the gambit.
He's gonna punch you in your penis.
When you buy a Hoods beanie from Mike Hoods, he might follow that tracking. He might track it down
It's
with his car and just sock you in the dick right as you got that beanie.
It's
You're
a
like,
coin
oh, my
flip.
Right in
beanie,
the cock.
and it's socked in the dick.
It's a
And
coin
then
flip,
says-
but you can watch it live on Twitch.
And he says the N word like a couple times.
Can you
and-
tell your dog to stop licking her pussy on video?
bad?
Oh,
Bad.
Hood still plays shows.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we
I
know,
follow
but
Mikey, he's
she
great.
could do it in the other room.
He apparently cuts hair and like a motherfucker too.
Not anymore.
Dude, he's not.
He went down to like Sacramento to like
Down?
like
beat up little
protests
kids
and shit.
rape children or something like that.
He
He
got
went-
a lot
he
of
went
great
down
shirts.
to South Park to have himself a time.
Seriously, your dog's face is right in her pussy, and I'm sitting here thinking like Tim's not
Red
old enough
Rocket.
to see
Red
this.
Rocket.
That's a woman. It's a woman dog. It's a
They
bitch.
play shows in like Florida and shit. They don't do tours. They just play a show at a time.
It's just some other band. They're like, remember Hoods? Call them.
Call them
those
up, dude.
guys.
How
Call
much
those
you?
racist
How much you
crack-
think they
sacks
cost
shit
to
up.
play to open for us? Probably not that much, right?
You know what I think would be funny to do next time Heavy Lila comes down? Let's offer them all heroin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. They'll
Smart.
they'll get the joke right away.
Hey guys, would you
The
like some
problem is that we
heroin?
won't have any heroin to offer them, and then we're gonna look like
Shit.
assholes.
Yeah, they're gonna look at real assholes.
They're gonna be like, dude, you didn't.
I
even
didn't
commit
think you were
to the
gonna
bit.
say
I thought
yes.
you were joking. Huh?
You, dude,
Yeah,
you didn't even
yeah,
commit
dude,
to
I'll
the
totally
bit.
get
I'm
you
very
heroin. Do you
sorry.
know a guy?
Then it turned.
Yeah.
Then we had to fight those guys, and we're like, they want. We were joking and said, you guys want some heroin? They're like, yeah, give us our heroin and we'll kill you. And so we had to beat their asses.
And they're all wiry.
Whitey.
Whitey.
The only guy who has any fucking.
I'll fight the
does
little
any
one.
good is Wiry.
He's wiry.
Whitey.
Weighty.
I didn't realize it's Wiley. He's Wiley. He's
Yeah.
supposed to be what
Well,
he's
yeah,
saying.
because these motherfuckers can barely speak their own goddamn language,
Yeah,
just like
they're
us.
fucking-
We're
Well,
all
They did
learning
the-
people.
They did the LR thing.
Who is this?
in
Scottish, Irish, all them people.
So in the
The
late
Replacement.
90s, they came out with a movie called The Replacements.
my do you
no,
know
that's
that
talking
the
about.
scene that got me fucking like psyched for football was the fucking what's his name John Favreau, and he's like, just this morning I see Sandy's coming down the chimney. I got you all day, blue eyes.
The scene that got me
As a
excited
D
for
lineman, you always
football.
want to be a linebacker, dude, because you
Yeah.
can like open field, like wreck people.
The scene that got me
Open
excited for
field,
football
completely
was
missed the
watching the
tackle.
kicker smoke on the field.
Yes.
Yeah, and you kept trying to do that during games, and like you're 15.
Keep trying to pull your
You're not
penis
supposed to
out
be doing
during
this.
games.
Coach
You
was
haven't
like, "You're
even
gonna get
graduated high school."
expelled from school. You need to knock it off."
You're like you're gay.
He's like, "You're a good kid, Tim."
You're a good
I
boy.
found out that my high school coach
Smoke pot,
was
Timmy.
apparently a huge alcoholic during our entire time working with him.
I believe it.
We found out like our buddies, like one of our buddies from high school died, and fucking we went to his like they were have what candlelight vigil, and we see our high school like our JV coach from high school like, he's like, hey, how's everyone doing? We're fucking, I just graduated, and like me and Brain are telling like we're doing good, and he was like, we asked him like, how are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm doing not bad. I actually was a huge alcoholic, and so I don't really remember a lot of the time that I worked with you guys.
Well, I mean,
well, he's on step 4.
So our buddy,
Well,
buddy Dylan was there, and like he helped Dylan out to like a shitload of things in high school. It was Dylan, like he was going through some shit with his mom and all that, and he doesn't remember Dylan at all. He doesn't remember any of us, but I
Yeah.
think he was just probably giving me and Brandon pops and like where we were in life at the time, and so he didn't. He was just like, oh yeah, what's up to Dylan? And Dylan was pissed off. They're like, that motherfucker helped me through so much shit. Didn't he fucking acknowledge me? He's like, did you not hear him? He said he was a huge alcoholic the whole time.
Well-
Doesn't remember anything.
Well, think about it like this. Imagine you grow up, you have hopes, dreams, you maybe want to be something. And then you get stuck coaching you assholes.
Kind of
Fucking
true.
got him,
More than
dude.
anything, it's more like when you like go to a game that you don't care about and you get drunk. You're like, I'm gonna pick a team, and it'll be all about that fucking team
He
tonight.
just made that every day.
He just did it every day,
as well as coaching that team.
I think that gotta be awesome.
I think he was pretty fun.
I mean, hopefully he doesn't like get dip on your hands when he spits, but other than that,
remember that, Bryce, when that guy spit on my
Yes, we
hand?
spit right in your fucking
Right in
hand.
my hand.
I
As
mean,
if he was fucking aiming.
he needed something to cover up the smell of the alcohol in his breath.
Oh, fucking, some kid that like we were at a show and some kid comes up and he's like,
It was in Los Gatos when they used to do shows there at the high school.
He goes to Bryce. He's like, "Hey, put your hand on my back." And Bryce like touches it for a second, pulls away, and he goes like, "No. Keep your hand on my back." And like Bryce's like, "All right." And he goes and like slams not a
I think
fist,
it was a
but
bottle
like
of,
the
I think it
little
was a bottle of hooch or something like that. I
yeah,
don't
some
think it
little
was, like, an
bottle of
actual
liquor,
drink.
not like a fifth, but
Yeah.
like the little
Something, yeah.
like,
you know what's
between
funny
there.
is the most drinking I ever saw in any of those venues was at the high school one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, it was out the
It was, like, out
window.
the open.
Yeah.
Like, what-
Especially when it was the
he-
toad
he
dude.
He takes this big long drink, and I realize, when I take my hand off, he'll stop drinking.
Yeah.
So after probably 5 real seconds, like a good period of
good
time to just be
amount of time,
slamming
yeah.
whatever flask
He
he was
slammed almost the
drinking.
entire thing. Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah, he got
say,
almost the entire thing. I was like, oh shit. And then he and he goes and he turns to the side and he spits, and Austin was gesturing in some kind of way at just the right time. Like this dude spit right into the palm of
I'm
Austin's
just like,
fucking hand.
I don't remember why, but I'm reaching out in a gesture towards your body, and he's
Yeah.
just spinning around and just like perfectly spits into my
When
palm.
you can catch
But
the fly, you are ready.
Not
And
like,
like,
not like it hit the top or the bottom, like straight up
perfect
in the fucking palm of his
mid
hand.
palm. Yeah.
I like to
I
think that
do,
Austin caught it.
I do love the
Yeah.
I do love the idea that if that bottle was big enough, he's essentially putting his life in your hands.
Oh, yeah.
Like you could have just kept your
yeah,
hand there and killed
Just
him.
let him die.
Yeah,
He
no,
probably
that was
would have
a
drank
fucking-
it all
that
if
was
it
an
would have been a
actual
bigger
fifth and
bottle.
He drank the whole thing.
If done right, no can defend.
But so like my spits in my direct palm and then pulls out a 5
Direct
and starts just wiping my hand down with the 5. They're like, "Sorry, dude, I'm so sorry. Here, look at this," and then like gives
He
me a
lets you keep the
spitty
five
5.
that's covered in spit.
Here, how about you
And then
put that
remember-
one back in your pocket and
fucking
give me a
weird.
clean one?
You're like, what am I,
You know what's
homeless?
funny?
Give me 20.
About that whole,
Well, I
about
was-
that whole interaction.
The
is
irony
that
is
I'm certain we hung out with that kid multiple times.
definitely. I remember his face.
I have no clue what his name is.
I remember his face.
I have no clue what he looks like.
No, I'm still in contact with him.
You guys don't realize that
He
was
loves the pod.
You guys don't remember that was me?
No, I don't know what your name is or what you look like.
No, Tim. If you want to talk about
A guy like that looked like this. He came around a few
if Tim wants
times.
to talk
We
about
kept
it-
trying to hit him.
Tim wants to talk about Shithouse Tim at a show. I can't remember what the venue was. It was like a
Makla.
venue downtown.
Oh, when he decided a
last show.
hardcore dance.
It was Tim's monkey hardcore. When he did the monkey back and forth in the front of the pit, he would sit there and like monkey back, monkey forth, and then that girl you were with would sit there and like forcibly kiss you and then let you keep going. And then she yelled at my brother like, "You make sure he gets home safe tonight." I was like, "Bitch, this is not my responsibility." And
You know what girl that was?
I remember being on stage and like we had like lights going on. Like anytime the lights would go on, I'd see Tim's goofy ass doing that shit. And was it Mojo that was protecting him, or someone was making sure he didn't get in a
Me.
fight because he could not protect himself?
It
at that
was
point.
me.
It was
He's
you.
in the front. He's
Good job,
bumping into
Chris.
people like he's tough. And like
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight a guy now tonight. That's
Yeah.
good.
Oh, that was not a great time. Not a great time.
I mean, sometimes you gotta stand in between people, take the hit, and then
Yeah, you know.
decide: is it me? Is it me? Do we want to fight? I don't want to fight. Let's not fight.
I remember my first time getting
Sorry, he's dumb.
I remember my first time getting a bloody nose at the 418. I got like I had the hard, like out of nowhere pound on my face. And then like I walk out and then fucking to see my brother, that was just someone probably just throwing back, give me a good pound on my face. I walk outside, see my brother. I'm like, he's like, "Oh shit, your nose bleeding." I was like, "Oh fuck, that's cool." And then we.
I took a picture on my flip
remember
phone.
Christian? Remember
That's
Christian?
I
Yeah.
flipped my phone
Yes.
up and I took a picture and it looks like shit.
Listen, I remember Christian, fucking fat
'Cause it
Christian.
was
He walks.
2005.
He walks up and he's like,
don't know.
my brother's like, hey, my brother just got a fucking bloody nose from getting hit in the face. He's like, fucking brutal. It's like,
Yeah, that's
brutal, dude.
like that's badass, dude.
I was like,
That's
badge of
fucking
honor,
sick, bro.
dude. Let's take a shitty picture.
He's all good. I'm glad.
Any other genre of music,
I
and
know
people
I hit
would be
him.
like, "Do we need to find a paramedic? Are you
Oh my
okay?
God,
Who
yeah,
did
we
this
gotta
to you?"
call.
No, he's not having like a full-on seizure. He just his bloody nose. That
just a
happens.
bloody nose.
It happens.
Just an ouchie. Just an owie.
He got a boo-boo.
Bobo.
All right, guys. Well, that does
Wrap
bring
it
us
up.
to the beginning of the end of our show. So we're going to go into our half-an-hour breakdown of the last 5 segments.
Of the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Where we rewatched
Where
the
we
show we
rewatch all the
just
stuff that we
made.
just
Yeah.
said.
In the beginning,
Yeah.
hero.
and then we critique and
now,
and
now we're
go
gonna
off
do
of
it.
that.
Now we're gonna do a segment called "The Best of Hanging from the Rafters."
Well,
It's all this show.
as
We're gonna
always,
do a little segment I got from Fox News called "Seen and Unseen."
right. As
And the
always,
first
we
thing we're gonna
start
do is
from the
we're gonna talk
beginning
Kamala
of
Harris,
time.
and the second
That
thing
was a
we're gonna
little
do is
segment I
tell
got from
everyone that
Fox
black people
from
shouldn't
Why
vote.
Are Black People the N-Word?
Whoa. Okay. Well,
All
we'll
right.
end this here.
It was from Fox, so it's a real
It is
thing.
from Fox.
We'll end this here, and when you come back, Austin will be replaced with somebody that doesn't say the N-word so much.
I mean, just so you're aware, Tim, the camera that you're sitting on's display name is John the N-word Johnson.
Great. I love having my
I don't know
face
if you can
attached
see
to
that on the screen up
Awesome.
there,
No.
but my name on the screen is Bryce
Get it.
Silver. Yours is John the N-word Johnson.
It is.
All right.
Haha,
All right.
can't give me shit.
Well, looks
So
like
it's
I'm
not
running
us.
for
It's
office
this
next
whole
year.
other guy.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's this whole other guy named John Johnson.
We're running in fucking North Carolina with that one black dude who wants to be a Nazi.
Morris and
Johnson.
Silver, 2028.
I
Hell
like
yeah,
how they
let's do
turned
it.
on him already. That fucking black guy. That like is super racist.
Yeah, that guy's great. He said he wanted his own set of slaves, as if he wouldn't be one of them. As if being racist meant that he's the one black.
I
dude
think
that
that'd be
would,
great. Like you can
totally
just
chill.
own people. Is like the people we're talking about.
As long as they legitimize gambling and bet on Leah Thomas's big ass, I'm with it.
I believe that you owe us reparations because y'all's hella white and I'm hella black. All right, you guys have a good night. Thank you for joining us on the Hanging from the Rafters podcast. Patreon.com/Hanging from the Rafters. Is it Hanging from the Rafters or Hanging from the Rafters
nailed
podcast?
it, dude.
No, you got it.
It's something like that.
You
All
fucking
right,
nailed
Patreon.com/Hanging from the Rafters. Get all the first 100 episodes, $5. Subscribe. The bell at the bottom of the corner. Look at my penis. Look at my penis. Look at my penis. Okay, go away.
Look at my fanny. Look at my fanny.
Have a good night, guys. Good talking to you.
Ja Rule.
Ja.